She did the, oh, yes. Jewel did the Get to the Point project from the Competent Communication Manual. Why you need a trainer. Jewel, I enjoyed listening to your speech today, and I feel that it's very relevant, especially since you're giving it at the beginning part of the year. Many people made New Year's resolutions of exercising, and throughout your speech, you gave a physical example of yourself going through the process of having a trainer to work with you and coach you and keep you motivated to work through your path of better fitness and health. That was a fantastic story to use to illustrate your point. I think the general purpose of your speech was about health and wellness. The specific purpose of your speech was to encourage the audience to consider getting a coach or a trainer or some type of mentor to work with them, either if they're going to work on their health or if they're going to be in Toastmasters. Try to get a mentor or somebody to encourage you to focus on your goals and stick to them to the best of your abilities without hurting yourself or overworking yourself. I like the way you use the personal story of illustrating your own journey of better fitness. You had a lot of body movement in which you sat down, stood up, you demonstrated with the weights. You also explained why going through the different weight sizes was very important. When you said you had um, two 2 pound weights and three, but you mentioned the concept of you had to develop how to use balance and get your balance better without using the cane. It's a very interesting concept that you mentioned. Now, the one thing that I would say that you could have done differently about your speech was, well, first thing, you did a very good job about mentioning how your coach talked was like teaching a blind person how to see.
Braille,
Oh,
yes.
yeah. And now here's where it gets interesting. Now, if I interpret it correctly, as soon as the trainer did that, you gave out a handout, but your handout was for sign language. If you look at it, well, I would say,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
you're right. It wasn't Braille, right.
but, but, that would be my suggestion for you. Is either you can either have a sign language and braille printout, or if you could have a braille one, that would have been interesting. But
Yeah, I
so,
was thinking it was Braille. I used some sign language.
but even if you or else add in a sentence saying, well, or someone teach someone sign language in addition to the braille. But either way, it's like learning a new skill or language that most people don't normally have. But that would be my suggestion, is that I noticed that your handout was in a different assistive language. But everything else was fine with your speech. Your speech was very inspirational because I know many people, well, I count on my hands how many people I talked to this year who are working on their health status. Just this week, I ran into a coworker. He used to be larger in size. He must have had a heart incident. Now he's a lot smaller. He's trying to get his health back up. So exercise is one of the things he's going to be using. And even if someone didn't have a heart attack or a stroke, people are trying to be more proactive to minimize having them. So getting a trainer is great. If you're in Toastmasters trying to reach your goal of completing this communication manual, having a person work with you on it, such as Bobby, practice speech. Hey, let me get through my next speech. Once again, that's a great thing. You already have them going to the gym with you. Hey, let's talk about my speech while we exercising. So that was a great concept that you mentioned in your speech of like get someone to be your buddy, and you can do a lot more than just by yourself.